Yep.
He isn't phased. He still walks upstairs with zero respect.
And still gets a
Walks,
couple of kills.
yeah, and he catches a player trying to hide on the catwalk,
Hmm.
and B sites suddenly open, and before you can blink, before Rooster could think, there's 4T players on the B site.
Yeah.
Um, and it's going to be more of the same in map number 2 for Rooster, because it's going to be the exact same. If Gratisfaction is dominating Banana,
Hmm.
how are you supposed to hold B?
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough counter. A very, very rough counter. And I honestly don't know what are they gonna do, because they need to find an answer. This is their map pick. They're on the T side. They got the full kit of smokes the full kit of nades once again. 2 flashes, smokes, and a molly. Going straight towards Banana, and Grat. He's at Banana again.
Are you going to do the boost again? Yeah, they are.
Maybe. I think there's a bit of damage here. Chalice has been tagged up for the wallbang. Grat. It's on the top of barrels. They probably won't expect them there. They gotta be very careful about jumping off this. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're expecting a push down Banana. Grat's getting curious. Walks into it, and I think they're gonna aggressive to Grat, and Grat's just gonna duck back. Danger at Suez. The Steel Monster rises. Does touch up Azza. But they're not gonna be too phased. B. Banana has been taken. And Encore have to retreat to the B bomb site, and Azza rotating over. ASAP catches Azza and Apps. Big frag. TJP. I think they're trying to sell that's the B side, keep the B players honest. As a spots one and Boiler being ASAP. And he's going to call that's going to be a hit. Smokes and Molly's being thrown in as they're trying to buy a bit more time. Now it's up to Sterling. Sterling is on balcony. Will they find Sterling on balcony? They do. And Sterling's going to be taken out by ASAP. Trying to trigger discipline. Unfortunately, ASAP doesn't fall for it. And it's just going to be up to Grat and Savage. I don't think they're going to bother with it too much. Savage's going to try and save his deco and smoke.
And the Kevlar as well. And, you can get that free upgrade. If Encore want to force with this, I mean, Savage can upgrade... oh, no, excuse me, he hasn't got any Kevlar, but he does have a kit and a smoke. So, we've seen some magical plays with a kit and smoke in the past. Savage has a chance in the second round to do so. Gratisfaction, of course, if he wants an MP9 or if he wants, I don't know, a Nova or an i7 maybe, crazy things can happen in the apartments. So it will be interesting to see what they opt to do. I think they don't need to force by any means, but again, at the same time, I don't think they need to eco.
CZs are out, Eagles are out. Scout should be out for Grat. No, Grat's going to go with the MP9.
I don't blame the call. They want to put as much doubt in Rooster's mind as possible. So if Rooster lose this round, imagine where their headspace is going to be at.
Like I said, will they be potentially phased by it, to be honest? Let's be real. Like, they're not expected to win. HE Grenade's been throwing deep and Grat's close, which is the worst part. All those HE Grenade. Now Chelios the crossfire. Well, they do a lot of damage to both Grat and Savage. Deep HE Grenade hits Radiant and Chelios for a bit of damage as well. Utility for utility doing a lot of damage for both teams here. Which is funny because Inferno is the most, nade damage map most likely. And it's good to see they're doing a lot of damage with it. Now, Savage by himself on Banana, ballsy call.
And the Deagle's going to have to conjure something very magical here because the Roosters are heading towards A, and that's right in the direction of Sterling. And it's going to be a dive out of the apartments. And Sterling's going to have to do something very, very special. Not going to happen, though. Sterling's a dead man. His head's been wiped completely off by the MAC-10 bullets. Hazza comes in with his Deagle. Hazza can't do anything on the site. And that's a site taken for Rooster. And Savage with 11 HP has no reason to go for this. And, well, he's going to be yet to die, but Encore are going to be yet to win a round still.
Yeah, I've got to say right now with Encore, like, it's just the second time that Sterling's been basically carved up, trying to play anti-flash. Oh, was that a Deagle drop that? No, it was a USP. I was going to say, it looks like a Deagle. Chelios picked it up for you as a Deagle. But either way, I'm going to say, looking for Savage. I don't think Savage is going to last very long to check in the B bomb site. Also off towards the new box. Is that Sandbags inside construction? Savage might be able to live.
Ooh,
Might be able
enough
to.
to go for him. Wow.
Does keep the Deagle and the kit in play, as well as the smoke.
Right then, folks, place your bets in chat. What round is Savage going to die in?
Savage 0 death. I remember actually one of
Zero
the...
death game.
With the order 16-1, the Hats only had 1 death.
I'm surprised we've not seen any James time spam in chat yet, to be honest.
Yeah, that's actually a really, really good call there. Why no James time? P250 and a Deagle, everything else with USPs. Actually, it has got a Deagle as well. Probably dropped down. Oh, Helios has seen, has no chance. Molotov being thrown in. And, I'm gonna say, Sterling heard it. Sterling going for the Zeus, he just misses it. Helios moves to the left just in the nick of time. And, well, ASAP should have a pretty easy farm here. Ooh, Galil's been picked up by Savage. Into TJP both go down. I don't think Savage's going to be able to keep this though, can he? He's going to go back. Trying to fight for his life here. Oh, I gotta say for Rooster, you gotta be very careful that they can't take these duels on because if they lose one of these players, Savage has got a kit. The only player that isn't down.
On HP.
Yeah. I think Savage has got a kit, as I said. He can defuse the bomb. He can actually let them plant it. Now, danger.
Oh. Does he go for the ninja?
Danger.
Ooh.
Ice in his veins. Third round the board for Rooster, and Rooster convert. Then anti-eco.
Yeah, Savage had a really good round there with the 3k. He got 2 with 1 deeks in Banana. Picks up the Galil, gets another kill through the smoke. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't clutch up for the ace.
It's a rough round.
Yeah, but a good start for Rooster. Good to see that they've already hit the rounds that they won in Vertigo. In about 5 minutes on Inferno. So that's always a positive for all you Rooster fans out there. You have something to cheer about. Can they get another though? Well, they're up against the Encore buy. Gratisfaction is yet to find a frag.
Oh, that's not a good HE nade. Friendly fire HE nade as well. Gotta talk about those nades, make sure you don't body block it. Danger. Can't find anyone. Hazard being basically tapped with the wallbang. Has to get it for a flash in the IGL. They can actually clear out Banana. Like Rat. Taken out by TJP. TJP, can he get a bit more? He does. Gets a lot more. Gets 2Ks, but TJP really working on those entries. Now it's just Azza on the B bomb site trying to get to new box. Doesn't want to give his position away. Molotov being thrown in. He's caught one. Can he get to second? He does catch a second. But he's going to move to Fountain. He's trying to duck and weave here. Sterling playing distraction. They try to push through CT. They're just taking down Azza there on the side. That's going to be a 2v2. Sterling at CT is going to pick up the AK. They're going to run elsewhere, potentially to the A site. Hazard's already rotated. And they're going to realize, no, they're going to A. There's no way that they'll quickly retreat out of B.
Yeah, and ASAP's already pushed up to Graveyard, so that gives that safety net to Danger to come and get this bomb down. And I think Hazard and Sterling have kind of worked out that ASAP has not been spotted this whole round. He's probably going to be lurking around CT, so they're going to push down Banana straight up mid and retake from mid.
Yeah, they also stuck around there, like people were going, why didn't they rotate to A really quickly? They need to find that kit for this retake, because they knew it was going to be a retake. You know, Danger was already dashed out of sight, so it's just like, yeah, we ain't finding him here. Like, you know, they'll be beaten to ASAP regardless. ASAP at Graveyard looking at apps. Takes down Sterling, traded out by Hazard. Hazard, he knows he's got to go. Hazard goes, will he check Cold Zero? Checking under balcony, but I think he's just got to go for it. I think he's going to check Cold Zero. Does take down Danger. Is he going to get to the bomb in time? That's the main question. I don't think he is. Ooh. Yeah, he's gone. He's got to go. He had to go a lot earlier. And he's dead on site. It's going to be a 4th round for Rooster. Yeah, he just had to go, like, that last check from below balcony or pit. He couldn't check that angle. He had to go. He didn't have enough time. But, you know, it's a risky... Let's just say Danger was below balcony. That would have been a massive play.
Yeah.
But...
Well, good start
the
for
coin
Rooster.
flip.
Yep. Great start for Rooster. 4-0 start. And Encore is still trying to work out how they're going to try and pick up around here. The money has never really been on their side so far. Asa, though, he sprinted straight down mid like Usain Bolt. And he's looking for another, and he gets another. No problemo. Danger, waiting for the push to come in from Hazza. He gets rewarded with a one-tap. And Savage, with his deagle's going to find a headshot. And that's the third one he's had in Banana alone in these first 5 rounds. ASAP still to this trap against the wall. In T-Spawn, can't get the spray down. And Encore, with the half-buy, finally win a round.
Yeah, as a charge down middle, the Vitality strategy, the Berserker strategy, just go down middle, see how much you can get. And then poor Chelios is just stuck in Banana, and no players in Banana, they saw him go in. And it's just like, oh, no, this is not ending well. First round on the board for Encore. Rooster, can they shake off the feathers and go again? Deep HE grenade towards Sewers. TJP takes a bit of damage, but that's about it. Chelios. Lots of smokes being thrown in. Gonna get anything else rocking. Flashbang as well, gonna try to push in. Rat and Savage. Had a bit of miscommunication with the nades earlier, but seems to be worked out. Force buy from Rooster, by the way.
Well, yeah, I think they understand the fact that if Encore lose this round, then Rooster are in a very good position as we cross halfway in the first half. And, well, Gratisfaction is going to flash, but they are yet to find anything because the push is coming through mid. It's thick, it's fast, and it's very, very messy. It seems to be all over the place with these flashbangs. Sterling's going to make them pay as he finds 2. And no trades come in, and suddenly this Rooster push hits the brakes.
Yeah, I was going to say the flash was perfect from Azar, I believe. Really, really good. Chelios just waiting for Azar to poke a bit further in. Chelios trying to go for the player at Arch, knowing that Sterling was a player that will think he's seen the elbow Sterling. TJP strikes back, and ASAP will go down to Sterling. So he saw the elbow. Azar takes down Chelios, and that's a bomb dropped. And that's a bomb dropped in an awful area. And they know that TJP is probably coming from Banana, but TJP can't do much. Hazard's holding with the AWP. So have the AWP for next round. Second round on the board for Encore. Savage just upgrading to an AK. Good round from Sterling, actually.
We've seen what he's been like, Savage, with the Deagle. Of course, that being a one-tap weapon. Now Savage has the AK, so it's automatic. He's going to be loving life if his aim continues. Gratisfaction still looking for his first frag, and his ADR is in the bin on 22.
I've got to say, though, like, you know, Sterling, great flash from Azza there, getting those 2 flash assists. Basically, those 2 players of Deagles just had no idea at all.
Yeah. I've got to say, though, in fairness to Gratisfaction, it's Savage which is taking all the kills in Banana. It looks like it's going to be a Banana rush. Oh, boy, it's a bloodbath in Banana. And Savage has 3. Gratisfaction finally gets one on the board. And Sterling gets the last blink, and you missed it. I think that round was done within 19 seconds.
Yeah, I think it was. I was going to say, you know, Savage with a 4K there. Don't want to give Sterling a kill. Not Sterling, sorry, Gratisfaction a kill, given that, you know, he's just been grabbing all of them, Savage, at the moment. Free 4, basically Encore. Getting a bit of a comeback here in Inferno. Deep HE grenade towards the logs, no damage done. Giving really little no respect. I say, like these little grenade pits that they have. There's one actually at Arch at the moment as well. Now Azar, he's just crawling down the middle, giving them no respect. And Azar's it's just a shooting gallery from him at this point. And Hazard, I guess say you'd be surprised if there weren't brothers for not giving, you know, the tandem that they are working in. Give me 4th round, Encore tied up.
And they're in their groove now, Josh. I think it's clear to see they're having a lot of success with Banana. It's just pure madness in Banana. It's nades going each way, but it always feels like Gratisfaction and Savage have the upper hand now.
Yeah, generally it's easier to push on the T side into Banana, but since Grat and Savage are winning those duels and able to have some sort of foothold on Banana, you get what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And they're not being punished enough. And with some Molotovs from Rooster, they're just being allowed to move straight up just like they are now. And once again, it's Gratisfaction making Chelios burn in the flames. Sterling got first blood with the AWP. And again, it's another 5v3 in favor of Encore. It's a trade. TJP is only good enough for one. But that's exactly what Gratisfaction and Savage need to do as ASAP in Boiler. Will find Hazard. But again, there's a trade there for Encore. And now it's all left on the one Rooster player.
Great work by
Viridian. Oh boy.
Great work by him though. Now, he's making a lot of noise, and at this point, probably has to. Azza should be able to trade about. He does. 5-4. To be fair, I don't think Viridian's winning that round on 7 HP. But, you gotta go for it, though. When you gotta try, do a shift walk, stuff like that, keep them guessing. Make them nervous on where you are. It just basically gave, the information to Azza, and Azza could have just easily adjusted and took it out there.
Pistols now for Rooster, and it's the hero AK on Chelios.
Good start.
The hero's going to need a miracle, but as I say that, he wins the duel against Azza. Sterling with the quickness, has the reaction time. He's definitely had a monster before coming into this game. As Gratisfaction finds DJP through the smoke. The fire comes back from the T side, though, as Chelios still causing destruction with his AK, but it's a 2 versus 3. And it lies with Encore. Encore need to make the mistake here, but it's Hazza. If he looks away at the worst time, he's going to be punished, but he turns around, finds one, and that's enough. It's a 1v2. Viridian has it all to do in the post-plant situation.
Yeah, Viridian needs to win this one of these clutches here. They need to win this clutch. Grat and Savage meeting up. Trying to go for a 1-for-1. I reckon Viridian can do this. Always looked away. I'm also in front of Cold Zero. Gotta play the angles. He does grab one, but traded out by Savage.
A great flashbang. And Viridian did well to manage to get one there because that was pure instinct. He was full white.
Well, you gotta be careful there, Savage. I don't like these last second defuses. But I think it's getting a few nades.
He's fine.
But he's fine though.
It's not like the classic, was it G2 on Nuke, where everyone thought that everyone or someone was defusing?
Yep.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
That's why I didn't want it to go that way, It was feeling like I was like, oh no, make sure you defuse the bomb. Make sure you defuse the bomb. Like, a HG grenade's not worth it.
Encore have finally extended their lead, and it was a rough start, but again, I said it earlier, Josh. It's not about how you start maps, it's about how you finish them. And Encore, they were full row down. They've bounced back with 6 straight of their own. And it feels like it's the same again with Rooster. They're either going on a win streak or they're going on a loss streak. They're a very streaky team.
Well, we've seen that Sterling. Sees the edge of the hip. Just drop him back. And so just making sure they can't exit via balcony, otherwise they're gonna be greeted by HG grenade. Trade flat has got one, but traded out. Sterling with the trade bombs dropped on balcony. HG grenade being thrown in. Sterling has being tagged up, has to adjust his angle. Going for the bot flash. TJP is just guessing that he's going to go the opposite way. He's correct. And Chelios actually caught Savage trying to rotate from library, and they should have the A bomb site in lock. Molotov being thrown in. TJP is checking out. Gratisfaction is coming in via middle. Now Azza, who's heard the players move in. Bomb being planted. Azza working on that smoke. Does take down Chelios. He knows the players in Cold Zero. Peeks out, takes down TJP, and it's going to be a retake for Encore. Great work by Grat and Azza again, the 2 kills needed.
And I've got to say, Rooster are very, very good at taking a bomb site. Their issue is exactly the same as what it was against DGG, where they cannot hold post-plant. DGG, the amount of retakes that they had, and now Encore are doing the same thing. They definitely do need to go back to the drawing board on, post-plant situations and post-plant positioning, because if they can solidify that, their T-side Inferno will be extremely strong.
Yeah. Like, very, very strong as well, because they can just bust in. It just seems at ease.
Yeah, exactly. When you've got players like TJP and Chelios who can open up bomb sites for you, bomb site taking isn't that big of an issue. It's just holding on to it, which is what they seem to struggle with.
Most definitely. Got big thrown in, Grat, with the M4. The grenade does a lot of damage. Now Grat was trying to trade out Grat, but I think Savage is going to peek now too. He's looking for Viridian. I gotta say, this seems like they're always going to win that banana battle. Bruce goes up, and I think they've heard a few players. Savage takes down Viridian. Oh, I saw the foot of Danger, and Danger goes down as well. Now, ASAP, can he get a trade? Does tag up Grat. And, well, not really much we can do. Sterling with the AWP, peaks middle, and they're just trapped. 8-4.
And Sterling's starting to come alive with his AWP now. That's when you need to press the panic button. Once this guy gets going, it's curtains. It's show over, and your chances start to fade away very quickly. Kind of like it kind of feels like how who I completely forgot who's the AWP for DGG. Zaf?
Zaf, yeah. Still caught Chelios then.
It's exactly the same situation that Rooster had with Zef earlier. Is they just can't do anything when the AWP is just not missing. And Sterling, in my opinion, one of the best AWPers in the AU region. It's extremely hard to stop this guy once he's in 4th or 5th gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's just been brutalizing them at the moment. I don't know what these guys really have to do there. Grat does a bit of damage to TJP and Viridian, but Danger peeks out, takes down Grat, they're gonna hit the B bomb site. Encore only have one person there, given the fact that they had control of Banana, and that's gonna be a B site take, and they know that as well, Rooster. They play a similar way. Savage takes down Danger. Probably one benefit of Rooster playing a similar way to Encore is that they know there's only one person there. Now, a retake. 30 seconds to go on the clock. Smoke being thrown back to his teammate. Now Hazard, he's going to try to guard the cross. And they're going to go when they know one player's not on site. Flashbangs being thrown in. They've got no time. Now, one player at the cross being stopped, and both players go down. And they're going to say again, you got to repeat this, I know. They just can't hold sites. Night for Encore.
And realistically, Encore didn't have much to use. The smoke obviously made things awkward going towards Banana, but they only had one smoke and one flash there. But yet they still managed to walk into the site, no problem, and they don't lose a single player. And again, it comes down to winning your duels. But again, one flashbang shouldn't be enough to retake a site that easily.
Yeah. I guess they just gotta believe in those flashbangs, TJP. Grat. Now another battle Banana. They've actually given Viridian the AWP here. Gonna have to try a new idea. Taylor's a rifle. Almost gets a second, but Grat with the trade, but TJP will get the trade himself. And they're actually gonna go for a B side hit, maybe, but the bomb is back at spawn.
What's going on in apps?
Sterling. He's at quad. Oh, they checked the wrong angle, and Sterling's gonna get 2k at quad. And he's gonna confirm there's no bomb there. So they're probably gonna ascertain, like, hey, those two players didn't have the bomb. TJP didn't have the bomb. He must be going back for it, and Sterling. 10 rounds on the board. They've won 10 in a row, by the way.
Yeah, 10 straight, and they're looking to make it 11. And, well, with the buy that's coming in for the teas of Rooster, it should be 11 if we consider the equipment value, as you can see at the top of your screen.
Believe in the USPs, okay?
just over a $10,000 difference, and that adds up.
Is it gonna happen here, okay? Savage as up. Jeez. The thing is, like, even though they lost a few players there, all those players are on very low HP as up, but actually never mind. TJP takes down Grat. They're finally starting to break the spree threshold. Now the thing is that Hazza has no HP, and Hazza will go down. That's going to be a 2v2. Rotations are being thrown in. Hazza's actually been fully flashed. Fortunately, no one pushed CT. Now TJP needs to get a one-tap here on Hazza. It'll be huge if he does. Great. Now it's up to Sterling. Could be a 10-5 half, which is a bit of a boost for them. Sterling. He knows one player might be at the dark area. Go check coffins because he knows one of those players were there. Now he's going to check. Good peek towards new box TJP on top of coffins. Can he catch Sterling? He caught Hazza earlier. Molotov being thrown towards new box and Sterling will grab one. TJP, oh no, misses the advantage, but he's just going to play time. Both players have no HP, but TJP actually just peaks in the end and makes it 10-5. As we go to a quick break, and this is looking a bit more spicy here. Well, actually, are we going to go to a quick break? These guys want to play right away.
See, they're readying up. They want to go.
They want to go. Danger, go. We're not going to go to a quick break, guys. Apparently, Danger is the only one that doesn't want to go, and he's being pressured at the most. Like everyone's like, "Go, press OK."
Danger, ready up.
It's currently 10 o'clock, and probably New Zealand is probably midnight. They're just like, "Go, go. I don't care, go."
But yeah, we are back underway. We're being treated by both rosters, and well, Encore have the 5-round lead at the half, and again, is it going to be more of the same? Is it going to be more pistol round woes for Rooster, or can they find a pistol round win to set them up for a pleasant start to the second half, which is what they could really do with right now?
Going up B, 4 players B. This is interesting because they usually have 1 player B. Now they're crushing in TJP's got 1. Danger gets the second, and it's looking very good for Rooster. Is this the elusive pistol round that Rooster are going to win here? It's Grat left. Grat, top of banana. Gets it open, takes down Danger. Grat's always checking for the flank. There we go. Helios to put the cherry on top of a Rooster pistol win. 6-10.
6-10, and Rooster, well, they fire back
Game
and
on.
keep forward on their own. Game on? Well, I think I would say yes if Rooster win the buy versus buy. Of course, they need to win this round. I think the telltale round again is going to be the next round. If Rooster can put a little bit of doubt in the minds of Encore, then there's a chance. But to be honest, I think Rooster have a good shot at getting double digits, as long as they can obviously win that buy round. But yeah, maybe I could be proven wrong. I did say 2-0 Encore, no double digits for Rooster, but they're looking okay.
Yeah. Better CT side compared against DGG, 100%. Rooster's CT side was very yuck. I'm gonna double check if I'm getting that correctly, but I'm very sure that's the fact case. The CT side was very, very yuck.
Yeah.
ASAP, Danger. Gotta hold this A bomb site. They do have an MP9 on Savage. Dane's gonna be very careful he's jumped upon here because Savage should win that duel if he does. Now, Danger got 1-2, but traded out by Hazard. It's gonna be okay, well, it's gonna be a 3-for-2 trade in the favor of Rooster. Sterling with the M4. Doesn't want to give away his position just yet. Sterling in that clutch scenario as well. Can you find anything, Sterling? Oh, he's been caught. Trying to get that bomb down. Oh, trying to fake it. Helios, jeez. Just leaps into Sterling like a tiger. Sterling completely flat-footed. Didn't even expect it at all. It'll be a 7th round for Rooster. And Rooster, well, they don't give away the bomb plant. They get another kill with that MP9.
Yeah, and that bomb plant's going to restrict the amount of util that Encore could buy into this round. So he will, well, Rooster will be loving the fact that ASAP is firing away because he did not play earlier on. So it's good to see that it hasn't seemed to have affected him too much. Again, not too sure as to why he did not play in the first series of the day, but
Could
so
be
far
work,
so
I suppose. Could be sport. You know, a lot of these players, as I think we said earlier, like, you know, do have lives.
yeah.
I actually remember one time, I think it wasn't Danny G. Who was it? It was one of the players was working basically. Viridian. You catch Grad out here? He does catch Grad out here, Viridian, but he takes a lot of damage. I'm trying to remember the player that had to go to work, something like that, and he couldn't attend the second day of the qualifier. I think it was Slippery, actually. It was one of the Paradox players. Or maybe it was ASAP. Because we were casting that game where a player came in at the second half of the map. Or second... Oh no, that was the Asian qualifier.
I'm sure someone in the chat will let us, will know.
Yeah, there was someone...
out there
Yep.
that knows the answer to our trivia. But right now, look at this B crunch, Josh. 2 in CT spawn and 3 coming up banana. TJP a task. He has 1. He has 2. He needs to find the 3, or if not the 4. There is 3. There is 4. Just 3, but that's good. Job done by TJP. Danger comes in from banana and cleans out the Encore side. And Rooster have some life.
I believe. See, I told you, I believed in it. I said TJP would hold it, and he did. I believed, okay? You were here when a class that didn't curse the person holding the site. To be fair, I was like 60% expecting him to get like 1 tap, and it's, you know, basically they lose the site and lose the round.
You need to cast a curse the guy.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't work, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
TJ did the HE grenade, feeling a bit confident. Now Encore. Now they're the ones suffering.
Turns table.
3 AKs, 2 M4s. 4 Deagles and a Tech 9. Yeah. Chelios and TJP. Yeah, they're going for this. I think they'll win this too, unless, you know, something horrific happens here. Because TJP, he's just gonna line them up, make them walk into your crosshairs. And TJP, well, Savage is somehow able to win that in the end. Go for the 1D, expects a third person to be here, given the fact 2 players pushed up. Ooh, Savage forgot the bomb.
You also have to reload as well, so that's going to be sound given away ASAP. He's going to take full advantage of Savage's aim punch, and Rooster have clawed their way back in. 9-10 the scoreline. And this is not the Rooster we saw against DGG. With this fight back, this true grit. But again, Josh, my point still stands. Rooster are that sort of team where they either win 5 in a row or they lose 5 in a row. But they're going to need a few more than 5 in a row if they want to beat this Encore side on their map pick.
They're matching them too, which is a good thing, good start, good signs.
For sure. It's a much better CT side performance than what we saw against DGG earlier today.
Encore have just been frozen. They've not won a single round on their T side yet. Azza will get one against Chelios. Oh, get picked up by Azza. Now, ASAP. Just checking the apps. Got 2 players lurking on A. Gonna say it's gonna be all up to TJP again. And the problem is TJP will not have the cavalry. Actually, good smoke here by Viridian. Allows the rotations. So it allows him to rotate without looking towards middle. Or looking towards arch. Now I'm gonna go for the A side instead.
And the solo stack for TJP is a wise choice right now because the hit's coming to way. They've doubled up on long. It's a 1-for-1, make it 2-for-1 in favor of the Encore side. And now they're going to either make the choice. Do they go to B or do they go A? Bomb's been dropped towards A short now. So this gets a little bit sticky for Encore, but has a spray, lands flush onto ASAP's face, and TJP on the rotation is going to press the cancel button. He will abort the mission, and he will save the weapon, and it's probably the wise choice.
I was actually surprised that Encore, or not Encore, Rooster were unable to hold that. 3 players on the side. I thought it was the wrong side for Encore to go for it, but geez, a 3-for-1 trade, and they're happy with that one.
TJP, by the way, with 17 frags, he's for certain putting a much better showing on CT side than earlier on. But again, it's just he's so confident. I love the guy's confidence when he plays. We saw it on T side, you know, he doesn't care who he's playing against. He's going to stay true to himself. He's going to stay true to his playstyle. Hold W key and aim and win. And, well, he won a fair few fights. Savage, I think, in my opinion, or shall I say Savage and Gratisfaction, won the banana duel. But again, that's not a surprise. Those 2 players are fantastic players in the AU scene. But TJP, I'm not going to lie, he has held his own here.
Most definitely. Going to be a 4-spy. I guess a Rooster never shy at the 4-spy. 5-7's an AWP, and M4 and an AK on danger. A lot of wall bangs being thrown in here. ASAP's just suspecting a player in apps. TJP. Now Rooster getting back into their shell for a bit. Playing a bit more passive now. Someone's actually asked, I wonder if Hazard and Azza gets confusing. And it's just like there's a boss fight and WoW called Hands and Friends. It's kind of like that, Hazard and Azza, okay? Arms and Franz, okay? ASAP.
ASAP. Oh, how did that not land? It looked perfect on the X-ray.
Well, ASAP's going to find out. Angel told Sarah, gets the opener, going to get a bit more. Was going to get that second. He had the aim right. Now ASAP jumps up on the bicycles, just lurking in pit. ASAP just going to make sure he gets the right way. He's heard Hazard. Now Sterling's actually going to plant the bomb. Now the rotation's going to come through, and Sterling's actually seen one player rotate as well. Hazard's taking down ASAP as well. It's going to get the bomb planted to put the pressure back onto Rooster.
Can Rooster fight back with their own retake?
Nah.
They are prone to being retaken, but they're not going to give this attempt. I'm not surprised. TJP on a 5-7 is not the weapon that you really need to retake against AKs, and especially when there's more than likely going to be a double setup in mini pit and main pit.
See if you can, like, you know, just fire an AWP shot towards one of the AKs, see if you can flick it out to him. Have you seen that clip before where the player throws a HE grenade to send the AK to, I think it's Shush, I think it's Mad Lions. They threw a HE grenade to send an AK to Sush in Secret on Nuke. And you see this AK flick to Sush and he just catches it.
Yeah.
You can do that with the AWP as well, can't you? Very sure you can.
Do it with any gun.
Yep.
Do it with any gun. See, the AWP being more powerful, it sends it absolutely flying.
Exactly.
I think I've also seen someone no-scope a rifle mid-air with an AWP and it accidentally fell into the hands of the opponent. I can't remember where I saw that. I'm pretty sure I have seen that.
TJP throws a grenade in towards Banana. I gotta say, Rooster playing a bit more passive now. I think this is what killed them in Vertigo's, but they played passive. Another, not a force buy, obviously. Well, ASAP actually forced up with the M4. I gotta say, like, they're really, with Rooster, they gotta realize, like, they gotta manage their economy. Asa's lucky to be alive here. Now, they're going on 1-for-1 ASAP at quad. Now, Savage is gonna try and open up the angle. ASAP's got really little to hide behind. That's the AWP and the M4 gone. Rotation's been thrown in. Hazard, the third Viridian. Viridian will take down Hazard, but Hazard is brother. Ooh. Brutal efficiency there. Brutal, Savage, and Rex. And Hazard, he's just basically he wants to add a bit more misery. Ooh, Sterling catches danger with the HE and just finishes him off the AK, making it 13.
Again, it's Rooster losing like consecutive rounds.
Yep.
They,
Deja vu.
yeah, it really is deja vu, and well, I mean, Rooster, they need to find something from somewhere again. They've shown us that they can do it. They've shown us that the CT side is good, but it's starting to slip away from them again.
Yep.
You know, with Chelios now on a UMP, ASAP on an MP9, it's looking a bit bleak for them, and it's going to take a lot to hold against the weaponry that Encore have.
$13-9. Bit of quiet. Sterling, I think he's... yeah, he definitely knows Chelios is down here. Chelios going to receive a nade. Molotov hit friend towards Dark. TJP friend to smoke and found. Actually, really good smoke. Now TJP will get one, taking down Savage. Can they get a bit more? Hazard's burning. TJP's got to watch out because someone's sneaking out behind enemy lines, but TJP's getting the frag. He's looking for Hazard. Hazard trades him out in the end. Now Viridian, he's trying to find anything at this stage. Boosts up Danger's teammate. Danger takes down Sterling. Now Hazard takes him off the garden beds. Multi plan. It's going to be a 2v2. Hazard and Azza. Hazard on 1 HP. Azza on 100. Hazard playing on the dark boxes. Viridian. And all been picked up by ASAP. Azza's trying to hide in the smoke. Could be caught out by ASAP, and he is. And Viridian takes down Hazard, and that's going to be a retake for Rooster. And that's a really odd one that Rooster able to get a retake here. But they do secure that retake 3v2 with no issues. 2 for nothing.
The issue for Rooster is that Encore have managed to build a lot of money to just keep coming back at them with buys. And that is not good news if you're a fan of Rooster right now. You could really do with some confidence rounds or also known as anti-eco rounds. But yeah, Rooster, if they lose, let's not forget they lose this map, they're done for these close qualies. They are out. So their road to Rio could be over in 3 rounds. Of course, that's the harsh reality that they have to face now. They have to come up with some moments of brilliance in their roster.
Yep. AKs, M4s. Full AKs on Encore. Gotta say, you know, they get double digits for Rooster, by the way, with that retake.
I stand corrected.
But I mentioned that.
Respect to Rooster because they've given Encore a very good game on this Inferno.
Yep. Smokes and HCs being thrown in. Savage is checking the cubby. I think they've realized that someone could be in the cubby. Viridian. He's trying to disguise it. He's trying to pretend to be that cubby player. I'm not sure if Encore are going to fall for it. They feel someone's in cubby. Will they check cubby? That's the main question. They do. They do check cubby. Crack goes down to Viridian, but quick trade from Savage.
Trades again.
These trades are going... Okay, never mind. Every time I was going to say, hey, it's going the way of Rooster. It's like, no.
No. And look at this. Sterling snuck in behind enemy lines. They're not going to expect him here. The reaction from TJP, though, comes just in time. And we're in a 2v2. Molotov goes down to prevent this retake coming in for at least 6 more seconds. Hazard does have 2 flashbangs there, and I'm sure he's going to flash his way out of Graveyard if he needs to. TJP, 1v2, needs to find Hazard, but he's going to poke his head up, say peekaboo, see you later. And that will be Encore's 14th, 2 to go.
Not a chance, unfortunately. Like, not really much he could do there. TJP gets the first kill, and it's just like, bam, hits the ground, doesn't matter. Like, he couldn't expect Hazard to be a Graveyard. Just a really, really rough day. TJP, though, getting the arch play against Sterling, like, you know, probably didn't expect Sterling to be in that sort of an angle, is just huge. Force buy coming in from Rooster. I'm not sure if they need a force buy at this stage, given the fact that, you know, even if they do surrender to 15, there's potential to, you know, to win. Like, they can stave off 5 match points. But to be fair, 5 match points against Encore, I don't blame them either, you know? It's just like, yeah, you may not hold that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's forced off the angle. Smoke can be thrown in, but they're going to pursue him now. Lurking is Savage. He's seen one player on the side taking down ASAP. Can he find a bit more? Did he see that trailing foot into Cold Zero? I think they may have. Well, they will now, and Danger been taken out. Danger doesn't even get a kill in the end, and that bomb plant's going to be hitting default. And, well, TJP and Chelios going to immediately have to save.
Well, yeah, this is it now. This is crunch time for Rooster. They need to go perfect from here on out. And that's not even to win the match, Josh. That's just for overtime. So not the best of situations for the Roosters. But that's a situation that they find themselves in. And if they want that chance of moving on to the next stage to get to Rio, then they need to, again, do something very, very special. But it's going to take something magical against this team of Encore, the way they're playing right now.
$15-10. 5 series points for Encore. And this time match point does mean match point. 5 AKs on the board. Winner of this will play the loser of not Greyhound and DGG. Savage just poking holes to see if he can get a tap or a headshot. All those wafer thin walls are indeed wafer thin. Now brilliant. We've got a crossfire here at the top of Banana. ASAP. He's in a really rough position here because his teammate that's in apps that can go back to site. He's been taken out. He's getting a lot of information. Savage, the lurk play. He can find ASAP, he does find ASAP, and ASAP goes down. Meanwhile, he execute the main execute. Oh, is it going to be hitting the A site or not? They're actually going to elect to go back to the A site. Viridian with a quick rotate, but I think it's going to be there just a bit too late. Molotovs and smoke's been thrown in, and Viridian's going to realise that they've hit A. Viridian does tag up Savage, but it's not enough. But Helmet's going to be taken out by Sterling, and that bomb is going to be planted very, very shortly by Gratisfaction. That Molotov, unfortunately, they've got to go for it now. Rooster, go for a pop flat. Going to get anything done? No. Just literally no. Just eliminated super, super quickly, and, well...
You catch me leaning in my chair, Josh. You need to give me some warning.
No warning needed. You're just leaning your chair being like, oh, man, that was...
Well, no, it was a very entertaining game. I think that was probably the most exciting match that we've covered today, to be honest, because
a lot of one-sided.
Well, yeah, it was a lot of one-sided affairs, but